There are 1.8 billion Muslims around the world, and in this holy month, Ramadan, they start to do fasting. They stop eating and drinking from sunrise to sunset, and they have to do their usual responsibilities effectively, as well as time for prayer, contemplation, and the remembrance of God, despite the fact that our Muslims are likely to be exhausted this month. But it is vital that they create some time for exercise. In this video, I'm gonna show you the best times to exercise and how to stay active during this holy month. So, let's begin. Hi, this is Dr. Ishak. If you're new here, consider subscribing and hitting that bell so you don't miss a single episode packed full of valuable information about diet, exercise, health, and everything related to fitness. Just like this one. So to answer the question when Muslims should work out and what is the best time? Honestly, there is no specific time to train in it. It depends on many things, such as your aim from the exercise. You want to lose weight or you want to build muscle. And of course, your work times and the area where you live and the hours of fasting. And today I'm gonna share with you 7 different workout times, and it will be up to you to decide which one is ideal for you. The first one is right before the sunset. This is a good time if you want to lose weight. You can push yourself a little more knowing that you are going to break your fast soon and you won't be scared from being tired during the rest of the day. The second one occurs during the Iftar. When you hear the call to prayer for Maghrib, you will break your fast with dates and 2 cups of water, and you can drink a cup of coffee combined with MCT oil or coconut oil to help you push through your exercise. The next one is after Iftar, about 1 hour after eating. And this is a terrific time if you have a busy schedule during the day and you can't train with an empty stomach because you will eat a small meal and take liquids as your pre-workout meals. However, this depends on how much time you have between Iftar and Taraweeh prayer. If you have the desire to work out between Iftar and Taraweeh prayer, you should strive for 20 to 25 minute session with a slight high intensity. Let's move on to the next one is after Taraweeh prayer if it's not late in your country. This might be a good time for people who they want to eat more during the Iftar. So you will give yourself enough time for food to be digested. However, I don't suggest to train during this period because it works against your biological hour. The night is for sleep, rest, and recovery. If it's late in your country, try to avoid this period. The fifth one is prior to Sahur. If you have strong mental toughness and the discipline to get up at 3 a.m. or 3 a.m. and 30 minutes early in the morning to start your training routine, this is a good time. Keep in mind that morning exercise gives you additional energy during the day. Besides of this, there is another advantages, which is you can eat 3 meals or more. And it might be a good time for hard beginners. Try to drink plenty of water and eat small meal 30 minutes before your workout. Always remember to stay hydrated before, after, and during your exercise. The following one is after Sahur. I know it seems something crazy for you, but it's excellent time for people who they work at night. Night shift workers. If you are one of them, this is a good time for exercise. So you can eat your sahur and after that you do your workout session, then you go to sleep. And you can't feel with exhaustion and tiredness during the day because you are really at the bed. You are sleeping. The last one, and it may be the craziest one, is the middle of the day. And this considered as the most difficult time to exercise because you will exhaust yourself and you won't be able to refuel. However, if that's the only time you have, I recommend to exercise just between 20 to 30 minutes with a low intensity exercise. Trust me, it's still possible to train in the middle of the day if you get enough of sleep before and after your workout, and particularly if you have the habit to do intermittent fasting, because I've done it for the past 2 years and I made great progress in my fitness level. In the previous 2 Ramadans, I used to train between 9 and 10 a.m. And many of my friends, they called me crazy. How you can train at the morning and you can stay without eating and drinking during the whole of the day? To me, it's not that big problem because I used to do intermittent fasting. And I really know what I do. So if you really know what you do, don't listen to anybody. You can train in the middle of the day easily. That's it for today, and remember to enjoy this blessed Ramadan. Try to use those tips to figure out what works best for you. Also, make sure exercise does not distract from the primary purpose of Ramadan. At the end, Ramadan is a time for spiritual growth, but you can also achieve something good beside of this. And guys, before you go, if you see the content of this video useful for you, click on the red subscribe button, followed by the bell icon to make sure that you never miss a bit. Happy blessed Ramadan for all of you, and if God willing, I'll see you in the next video.